Hey guys, Mimish, everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Let's take a look at the markets. Let me check my sound levels first. Is it always say, I hope this is better. Should be better. Um, yeah, this guy didn't hold at all. I don't think there's any like value in like uniting this. You guys, I had a session with my acting trading coach yesterday. 4 freaking hours. We've been talking about my trade in January and trade in general, and also went through my January trades and found some areas for improvement. That just doesn't make any sense. That just doesn't make any sense. I'm looking forward to NYSE becoming 24/7 or extended session at least. That's what they announced. I'm really excited about that day when they'll eliminate the gaps. I don't know what they're gonna do with um yeah, there's no signs of life on Tiro. I don't know what they're gonna do with the dark pools because it's their bread and butter. I think the price for like dark pool access is like around 50 grand per month nowadays, so it's not for everyone. Fourth, that's third, that's fourth. Okay. And I know there is a pushback from institutional investors saying that like even now, like all liquidity is like first and last hour, but it can drive more liquidity. I think the biggest pushback is them liking to hide their footprints in dark pools. It's definitely a win for retailers such as myself, is all I'm saying. Is all I'm saying. Dun dun dun. To bar up thrust and test and then dun. And changed the direction in the very last bar and then went down. What a what a what a stock. Mm, makes no sense. Change direction. It's transition extremum long ago. This also doesn't make much sense because yeah, none of this makes sense. None of this makes sense. This thing worked. Yeah, what can you do? They're in the neutral zone. It's a new transition extreme, most certainly. It's a good volume. It's not the biggest volume, but it's good volume. Yeah. Yeah, it went down. Mm. Doo-doo-doo. Um, oh, the UPS. The movement I've missed. One of the big takeaways is to get rid of rotation point and stop bothering myself with it. And stop bothering myself with it. Yeah, weird. Mm-hmm. None of this made self make sense with this volume. I don't know how to. This also does make sense. Still, like continuation of the trend, but look how deeply it's going down. 27. Also weird. And you can tell everybody that this is some Netflix. Look at this guy. Oh, it's not even this bar. No, this bar. Then somewhat volumed up spring. Mhm. Mhm. And then boom. Bam, bam, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this is not good, especially with this volumes and everything. I'll just break it down. Should. But you see bigger and bigger and bigger. After the biggest volume and ultra volume and hyper volume and whatever volume, there easily can be bigger volume. There easily can be bigger volume. Mm. That's interesting. That's interesting. 0.5 plus 10 is 0.5. Went a little lower and then boom. Mm, that would need a test. Real volume, real, but short. Ah, that was a test. It's like very, very wide. Considering something quick and short, maybe. This is also like weird. Too tight. And this was barely volumed. So yeah. No, for a long trade like this, for a wide trade like this, I don't think it's a good idea. Just like, oh, and it didn't test the spring really, upthrust really anyway. So never mind. It's a break and a possible reversal. Uh, and a possible reversal. Too far from 0.5. Volume distribution is shear long. Is it grammatically and logically okay to say the direction is shear long? I'm not sure. But look at this volume. Boom, boom. So I wouldn't try to catch it on test. And I won't. So far away from 0.5. This makes no sense. This is like in vicinity of something that makes sense. Wait. You changed direction long ago. Good volume distribution, by the way. If I don't know. I don't know. A good correction to 0.5. It's a good correction to 0.5. Boom, boom, boom. And this is good for exhaustion volume. So maybe monthly. What is this? Oi, oi. This volume is alarming. Wait, yeah, continuation of the trend. Um, One bar reversal. We don't trust just because why would you expect it to reverse in such a short range? Yep. Robinhood is trying to pop out of the range. I'll see it. Well, the manipulation bar looks, interaction bar looks like it wants to break. Yeah. Why is it on my watch list? Change direction, but also needs levels. This thing changed and confirmed the change of direction. So McDonald's. I'm loving it. This thing changed direction. Finally. Finally. Oh wow, how the annual level snuck up to the daily. Oh wow. No, no, no. No, no, no. It's the same. Wow. Okay. That's something. Oracle did a beautiful drop. Dun, 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 dun. It looks like it's gonna be a break today. So possibly all time frames. Coinbase. I checked. So yeah, no, no of the American brokers can um provide a full bodied access to crypto. You can short them. You can only buy spot on the brokers. In Coinbase, there's like futures, but they're like expirable futures. I don't know. Um, Probably not something I'm looking for. Probably not something I should bother myself with. Wait, what? Why did I disconnect? Because we started the correction, and then correction we went down. Maybe it's fair to, even though it's undirectional, maybe it's fair to have this 0.5 as the reference. Because it looks like it bounced here. Definitely bounces over. We'll see how it interacts with the level, but for now, looks like. But you know what? We gave it volume. I hope these guys are not exposed much to like crypto itself. So, meantime, Bitcoin halved. I call it the halving of Bitcoin occurred. Um, what are you gonna do here? Absolutely nothing. What are you gonna do here? Anyway, need to learn to remove stocks and instruments from my list up to my liking. It's gonna be um transition extreme possibly today. TFC, we wait to come to this level. Yeah, we need to get rid of, it's too many stock. Okay, this is like way too much. It's way too much. Phew. Okay, guys. I think it's it doesn't make sense. Boy, it's gotta stop. Why is it on my list at all? Caterpillar. That won't be terrible this level. What is this doing on my level? On my list. This 0.5, but it's like also so bro. The whole thing is so broken. Okay, guys, I'll complete the list later. Okay, let me take a break. Like rotation point, turning point, I'll remove them. It's a little outdated. It's still, I mean, you can consider that for sure. However, just like too much charting. If you put too many indicators on your chart, they'll start to lose the sense of anything. This is not bad. It's just like one too close. It's already activated this like seller zone, and then we get this level. So how do we know we are still long on months, not changing the direction? It just didn't have enough of juice to upthrust here. It's a definite weakness up to this level, and then this thing happens. And here everything is still doggy, but yeah, monthly. Let's watch it. But monthly, it's not really good. The heck is this? How did we get you? um, see, there's the stock market. It's only you say like I gotta take a break, and then it does its thing, you know. Also, I've noticed that like older dividend paying, not overhyped stocks work better for Roman strategy than newer, younger dividend non-paying, overhyped Teslas and similar. Yeah, the only problem here we went to so close to we're back in neutral zone, but we already activated the resistance level on yearly, so have absolutely no argument to say that this was not weakness, not able even to reach and manipulate here and then just going down. But we are like for a swing or day trade, can be all right. So be it. So be it. Tune, tune, tune. Yeah. Monthly is a massacre. Oops. I'm sorry. Day drinking does not help to chart better. I'm kidding. I've been sober for over um, entirely sober for over 3 years, 4 years ish, and counting, and no plans to change it. I want to keep it this way. Oof, oof, oof. It's continuation of the trend. One bar reversal, we don't trust that much, especially when it's not the biggest level. The biggest level. Yeah, nothing. It's a chill. In all reality, the whole formation, how does it look to you? I'll show you. On freaking daily. Can't reach and falls and falls and falls. Well, not falls and falls and falls, but like a second time and volume. And then monthly we had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months of growth. Boom, gave the level. Yeah, so all right. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to push for ugh, the entire list. Dune 0.5 spring test and then resumes. Broke down. That was an entry. Um, now it doesn't matter anymore. Well, now it's gonna be good for short soon. Rosneft, the Russian oil. Some monopolies, but one of the main Russian oil company. Technically, it's a balance, but like, what's the point? What am I trying to see here? Royal Caribbean. Caribbean. Caribbean or Caribbean? Caribbean, right? Hey Siri, describe Caribbean.
The Caribbean is a region in the middle of the Americas centered around the Caribbean Sea.
Caribbean. Caribbean it is. Sometimes I just like want to misspell the words. Caribbean. Caribbean. I don't know. Speaking foreign language is a weird experience, especially the necessity to speak a foreign language at the fluency of your own. That's a journey. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you that. That's a journey. I was recording my testimonial for Bold Voice app recently, the one that I use to work on neutralizing my accent. In and this moved. Well, it's not terrible. Mhm. And you know that there's like a lot of things we don't like fully process, but then we're asked to like talk about something, and that sparks a like recollection and reflection on the cultural shock of immigration and the entire immigration shebang journey. It's an interesting experience, to say the very least. Why is it in my list? Yeah, it's like too far below and all of that, but also, yeah, bye bye. That's, however, as a continuation of the trend with everything that comes with it. Is everything that comes with it. I don't think it should be like bother with this level at all, but it's all right on daily. Monthly is favorable and all of that. More favorable than not. We talk in terms of probabilities. They hurt. Go away. Doesn't want to go away. It's a balance, and this balance we can. I don't know why this thing doesn't prolongate, but yeah, that's where we are. I'm trying. I'm holding. Oh no, sorry. This is where we are. I was trying. I was trying for you guys to hold my exquisite, to keep my exquisite vocal skills to myself, and I couldn't. Sorry. Just too good of a singer to keep it to myself. Hmm, something short and quick here. Unvolumed for now, so chillax. Boom. Needs to reverse. United Health. What is this? It holds. It holds. Oh no, it doesn't. It reverses. Okay. It's counter trend though. Oof. Oof. I'd be careful about it. And this volume is still consideration until we'll have a closed manipulation signal on a higher time frame. This volume will continue to be our consideration. The heck. Hmm. Oy, oy, oy. What the? Yeah, that's just a bunch of nonsense. Don't want to touch it. This needs to show us levels. The horizon continues its glorious climb. So be it. Uh, what a beautiful volume distribution, you guys. What an amazing volume distribution. However, 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 we don't have it. Oh, and we cannot have a manipulation signal. Yeah, so oh, this is hot. This is hot. Ooh, yeah, we can. This is weird. Suicidal. What is this sand disk? It's gonna crash so bad. I mean, I'm not a prophet, but more likely than not. Well, okay then. Now is my conscience clear and my list a little shorter. I'll check out. Take care. Trade responsibly on your own. Um, never listen to anyone. No one knows anything. Hear everyone though, and learn and grow in the communities of like-minded people.